It's still the early days of crypto. Bitcoin's been around for almost 15 years, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and one of the biggest questions is, how do I keep my crypto assets safe? We're going to go over a few methods in this video to make sure you're protected. When someone is beginning their journey, there are two phases they usually pass through. The first phase is to try a centralized exchange, which gives a recognizable interface on which to buy, sell, and invest in crypto. This is where most people start because it's easier and simpler than going straight into DeFi. And there's a reason for that. What you give up for that ease of use is the ability to self-custody your crypto. Self-custody means taking your crypto assets and storing them in a wallet which is accessible and managed only by you. It's both safer and riskier than centralized exchanges, which is what makes this dilemma so important for all crypto users to be aware of. First, we have to establish that no method of storing your crypto is 100% guaranteed safe. Institutions and self-custody each have unique risks. If you're going to keep your crypto on a centralized platform, the risk is, of course, that technically you do not have final control of the assets. They are held by the institution on your behalf. Most of the time, you'll be able to deposit and withdraw without an issue. But there have been many examples of centralized platforms restricting users from interacting with or moving their assets based on various external factors. FTX is a prime example of this, where billions of dollars in deposits were unable to be recovered after their violent downfall in November 2022. Self-custody takes the risk of institutional collapse away and places the responsibility of protection on the individual. While the benefit is full control, the downside is it's way easier to mess up, and there's no one to look to if things go wrong. The primary risks are exploitation, hacks, and human error. To self-custody, you'll need a wallet to send the assets to. When you create a wallet, you'll see what's called a mnemonic key, otherwise known as a private key or a seed phrase. This is a collection of words which are like the ultimate password to the wallet. You need to enter these words in order when accessing the wallet on a new browser or device. The big risk is that if you lose your seed phrase and you can't get back into your wallet to check them, you're in a very bad position. It's likely that you won't be able to access your wallet if you lose the keys. So make sure to physically write them down multiple times. Store these physical records in secure, hidden locations which only you'll know about. Every once in a while, write them down again just to be sure. You could also try memorizing them. Sending these keys over text or storing them in a device which is connected to the internet also has risks, as if your personal data or the device were to be compromised, the attackers may gain access to the keys. Screenshotting your keys is also a risk for the same reason. The less digital record you have of your seed phrase, the better off you'll be. Wallets are also vulnerable to hacks, scams, and exploits. It's important to be diligent and triple check everything you connect your wallet to. Hackers will often rewrite a smart contract to give themselves access to every wallet that connects to it. They'll disguise the smart contract in a fake website, which might look exactly like a real website, or they'll run a fake giveaway on social media by impersonating a celebrity. If you see an offer which seems too good to be true, it probably is. If you get a message asking for your personal information or for you to connect your wallet to something, approach with skepticism and check the official channels of the project. It's likely that someone's trying to impersonate a project or an individual, and at first glance, it can be convincing. You can also use a hardware wallet like a Ledger or Trezor to add an additional layer of defense to your personal wallets. A hardware wallet is a physical device which requires tactile input to confirm any signatures the wallet might make. They're a powerful and popular way to safeguard assets. Protect your crypto to protect yourself from loss. Whether you choose to work with centralized institutions or self-custody, do your research and familiarize yourself with the things you need to know. It not only helps you, but it makes the industry that much more welcoming.